Baba Chan is a practicing lawyer of over 40 years. He is also a leading authority on Baba culture and traditional Baba practices, including the rite of Semayan or ancestral veneration. He is also an avid online science singer, and in October last year, he published his collection of pantuns in Baba Malay titled Pantun Baba Chan, The Art and Beauty of Traditional Baba Malay Poetry. Shahril is an avid pantun enthusiast and storyteller. He founded Pantunism, a social group that spreads the appreciation and practice of Malay language pantuns in Singapore and the region through workshops and community programs. Shahril is also an educator at PCS Fakultats Preschool, where he teaches English and Malay. His pantun work has been selected for the ASEAN Pantun Festival 2026, and in April this year, he won first prize in pantun writing. I also understand that Minister of State Foreign Affairs Encik Zainul Abidin Rashid proposed the idea of a joint performance by two pantun poets some months ago. And well, today the idea has come to fruition for our education and enjoyment. So now may I invite Shahril on stage to perform for us, please. Shahril.
That's right. Thank you, Sean. Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. My name is Shahril Samri. I'm from Pantunism. It's actually a hobby club that promotes pantun and everything related to it. Okay, for today, it's going to be a very quick crash course and also some fun, I hope, because I assume and I take it that everybody actually knows about pantun. It's just that probably we forgot about it, or probably it's been a long time you've practiced it. And by the end of this segment, you can pantun. Okay? So now, welcome to Pantun Verse, and my name is Shahril again, and later on, we have our Baba Chan, who is going to croon us with something very, very special. So feel free to eat while you're listening to our simple presentation. And now, I would like to say hello everyone, because all of you here are pemantun, okay? And we are going to immerse ourselves in the wonderful world called pantun. In case you are not sure what pantun is actually a traditional form of poetry in the Malay language. It's been dated back way years ago. And for a start, since I'm sharing about pantun, allow me to recite a pantun which I've crafted, okay? Pohon cendana hiasi tanah, bunganya berbilang hingga ke muara. Obor perdana julang khazanah, bahasa gemilang citra negara. So for your own convenience, thank you. For your own convenience, it's actually based on the sandalwood tree that is growing on a fertile ground, and all the flowers bloom to the bay or the sea itself. So these are a pantun that I actually created a few weeks ago for this special event, just to showcase the beauty of our language and, of course, Mother Nature. And moving on to the next slide, probably you are wondering, what is pantun? Apa budak ni cakap? What is that? What is this? So I already told you that pantun is actually a traditional Malay poetry. It's very, very important, especially when you relate to the race itself. And in fact, it's now open for everybody to give it a try. Okay, so regardless of race, background, you can berpantun. So usually it's based on advice or nasihat in Malay. Okay, humor, feelings, culture, or anything that you have in your mind, you can write about it. Now, I'm going to give you a very good example of a very classic pantun, and this is very, very well known. Pisang emas di bawah belayar, masak sebiji di atas peti. Hutang emas boleh dibayar, hutang budi di bawah mati. So if you look back at the translation, it's just about golden bananas sail across the sea, one ripes atop of a wooden chest. A debt of a gold may be settled be, but the debt of kindness leave to one breath. So this pantun actually reflects on how material debt can be repaid by the gratitude. You being kindness and all that you owe to someone, generosity, etc. will never be forgotten. And fun fact about this pantun, pisang emas di bawah belayar, when you look back in the days, it has used more than just a medium of food, but also a form of medicine. Pening, when you feel giddy, and that's when pisang emas comes to the rescue. Ladies and gentlemen, just a very, very quick history. Sejarah of pantun itself has been existed in the Malay world for hundred of years, and it was used to entertain. used to trade, berdagang, used to connect communities all together. And believe it or not, back in 2020, during pre-COVID, Pantun was recognized by UNESCO as ICH, or Intangible Cultural Heritage. And I would like to ask everybody here, because it's known and recognized by UNESCO, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei, UNESCO recognized them as a country that practice Pantun and have it as a UNESCO importance. And I hope, with everybody's help, regardless, I know every Singaporean, we have to push Pantun to be part of this ICH effort under the UNESCO, just like we are going to do it for Chingay. All right? So, can we do it? Yes, we can. All right? And moving next, ladies and gentlemen, the pillars of Pantun, the tiang-tiang Pantun, I should call it. Now, I need you to repeat after me and say, okay? Number one, everybody say, Pembayang. Well done. It's foreshadowing imagery that introduce the line to set up the Pantun itself. Number two, everybody say maksud. Or the meaning itself, the message that you want to convey to the community, the people out there. Okay? And number three, suku kata. Suku kata is actually syllables. So in Pantun, you must have a syllables between 8 to 12. You can't have it less than 8, you cannot have it more than 12. Okay? It's very strict there, 8 to 12. And last but not least, everybody say rima. Rima, rhyming scheme. Okay, A, B, A, B. Don't worry, okay? All you need to remember, all these 4 pillars, Pembayang, Maksud, Suku Kata, and Rima. Now, Pembayang is actually foreshadowing something that you're gonna convey your message. For example, I see a beautiful girl over there. I like to woo her. But, you know, we use Pantun. I just don't go around and then say, hi, cantik, I like you, saya suka awak. So, we use Pantun, something that to filter our feeling a bit, but make it obvious. So I will say that, you know, you smell like a rose. Wow, very nice. And then, only then you convey the actual maksud. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a question. If you see a handsome man, would you use a negative pembayang or positive pembayang? For example, between a keris and a rubbish bin, which one will you choose? The keris. Because a man, you know, with keris as it's a weapon to show that this man is sharp, he's strong. Okay, next, let's try this. Let's say there's a Miss Universe, the winner of Miss Universe, stop by here. Want to know more about what's happening here, and you like to compliment her beauty. Do you use a flower that is scented nice? Like for example, Merlot, or would you use a flower that's wilted already? Of course, you will use Merlot, okay? So this is what Pembayang is all about. If you're all about positive meaning of maksud, you have to use positive words for your Pembayang. And it's always revolve the nature around us. So you use flowers. You use, of course, you can use sayur, vegetables. But if you want to compliment someone, just imagine, like a broccoli, you bloom. You make me like, huh? Why broccoli? When you can use other form of flowers. And this is a part where it's very holistic. You can actually delve into the world of flora and fauna. Okay, for example here, burung merpati terbangnya pagi, hinggap sebentar di pohon senar. And then we see what is a maksud. Jika hati sentiasa murni, ramai sahabat datang berjumpa. So, you can take a look at dove. You know, early in the morning, they will fly, and then they will go to the nearest trees that is very nice, not so tall, not so low, and then it reflects at that tree, okay? Invites dove or any other birds to come and rest there. It's same like you. If you are very courteous, polite, you'll be well liked, and everybody will come to you. Okay? Next. A good pantun usually has 8 to 12 syllables. This is what I have to emphasize again and again. Rhyme pattern A, B, A, B. But that doesn't mean at the end, oh, Shahril, you say A, B, A, B. No. For example, can we see the line number 1A and number 3A? Belayar. So you rhyme it with bayar. Then line 2 and line 4, peti and mati. Like that. Okay, so the pantun is, pisang emas dibawa belayar, masak sebiji di atas peti. Hutang emas boleh dibayar, hutang budi dibawa mati. Now, this is actually a very good practice, especially those with younger children. Like I say, it's a holistic approach. You can play a game with them. What rhymes with what? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to test you, okay? Do you know what rhymes with the word? Let's see. Batu. Satu. Sepatu. Palsu. Malu. Some more? Wow, like bidding already, yeah? So you get the idea? This is an exercise. So you can do it. It doesn't mean that, oh, I don't know pantun, but you know how to rhyme. So this is where you start slowly but surely. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we still have a minute here. How about 60 seconds? Let's try to complete this pantun. I've already given you line 1 and line 3. Don't be nervous. Anak ikan berenang laju. Then after what? Then after that, kalau kita rajin membantu. Anybody wants to give it a try? Just a quick one. Just a quick one. Okay? No wrong, no right. Anak ikan berenang laju menuju muara. Kalau kita rajin membantu, now we look at the next slide. Orang kita akan berjaya. So it's a matter of practice. Pantun is like math. Practice, practice, and practice. Okay? Now moving on to the next slide. This is my own belief because I believe that pantun is more than just a poetry itself. It's very unique. It's only found in this region, believe it or not. Yes, you can use it in Europe, in Latin America. But the structure itself, the beauty of it, only in this region. And we should be very proud of it, about it. Okay, it reflects our value, the wisdom itself, okay, the cultural identities here in Singapore. And we got to do this together. It's not a one-person job, it's everybody. And we should continue to inspire creativity, strengthen language appreciation, etc. Okay? Now, can you please take out your smart devices? We're going to do this together. Just take out your smartphones, okay? Whether it's an iPad, a phone, anything. Everybody take out your smartphones, okay? And then you show it to me. Okay, show it to, yes, very good, very good. Okay, nice. Okay, even the gentleman at the back, people at the back. Okay, just take out your phone. Okay, you have to show it to me, I want to see. Okay, now, you know there's a function of the phone called record. Sure, okay? Now, at the count of 3, I need you to record and I need you to recite this pantun together. I want you to bergema the day one, this day one. I need you to echo this hall with your voice, reciting this pantun, okay? Very easy. You all know about 2-3 kucing berlari? Okay, with confidence dengan semangat yang satu. See, like national anthem already. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Terima kasih, terima kasih. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. But hold on that. Still with your phone, still with your phone. Okay, I need you to now switch back to the photo function. Okay. Please, 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 okay. Look like the Facebook is not available now, but never mind. You can still follow me on Instagram, Pantunism, okay, at Facebook, YouTube. Even if you don't have all this, you can email to me lah, pantunism.sg@gmail.com. Once again, my name is Shahril Samri. I'd like to say a big thank you to Genealogy Society of Singapore. A round of applause for them, please, for having me here. It's a wonderful place and nice to be around with wonderful people. As I promised you earlier, all set photo already, yeah? Yeah, then later follow lah. You got pantun, you can send to me, I will share. Okay, now as I promised, I'm just a filter because I'm going to introduce next my master, who can dondang sayang. I know I can write pantun, but dondang sayang is not my time. Ladies and gentlemen, I want a loud one, a loud. Okay, count of 3, all must clap and say hooray. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Wait, Baba cakap tak semangat lah nak berdondang sayang. promise me, okay, you must stand up and then berdondang sayang. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Baba Chan.
Terima kasih adik Shahril. You know, when Shahril and I were asked to give this presentation, I was wondering, orang-orang sini ada makan, bolehlah dia mau dengar kita apa kita cakap. Many of you know or have heard what is peranakan. But you know who are the Baba and Nyonyas? Dengar. For example, let me ask this kakak. Gua kaki sakit, kena jalan pelan-pelan. Kakak pernah pergi pasar Gelang Serai dah?
Pernah.
Bila kakak beli ikan sama itu Cina apik. So you just imagine kakak going to Gelang Serai beli ikan sama itu Cina apik. Kakak will say, apik Ahok, ini ikan kekek 1 kilo berapa? Apik Ahok cakap, 1 kilo 10 ringgit. Kakak cakap, 10 ringgit itu mahal? Saya tak percayalah. Pasal beduk, 2 ringgit 1 kilo. Itu apik jawab, ayah kakak, kalau itu ikan 2 ringgit, lu pergi Changi, pergi sendiri pancing sudahlah. So that was how they communicated in this Malay. And for 5 generations, it developed into Baba Malay, the refined language of Baba and Nyonya. For example, we have, is he still here? Mr. Raymond Goh, is he still here? Raymond Goh, yeah. Raymond Goh, the Baba will say, Encik Goh, lu pergi itu Bukit Brown punya kubur, baik-baik. Sana semua, nanti kena Huan Tiok. Do my Malay brothers and sisters understand what is Huan Tiok? Huan Tiok is to get hexed by an evil spirit. So you see how Baba Malay has developed? It's a mixture of Malay language and also Hokkien. Tapi, Encik Goh, lu jangan takut. Lu tolong banyak orang. Mesti hucur popi lah lu. So I told Raymond Goh, you don't worry. Even you go to a place of death, you will be blessed. You are doing good works. And the Goddess of Mercy will bless you. So I've given you an introduction of who are the Baba and Nyonyas of Singapore and the language of Baba Malay. Now, I will croon you with 3 pantons of Dondang Sayang, which I have written, and also in Baba Malay. Music, please. Encik Rashid, dengar Encik Rashid. Encik Zainul, dengar. Jangan cakap-cakap. Awal malam terang bintang, Vivienne masak buat tempoyak. Vivienne masak buat tempoyak. You know what is tempoyak? Orang Melayu tahu lah. Dekat dan jauh tuan-tuan pun datang. Alah Cik Rashid sayang, terima kasihlah kasih sebanyak-banyak. So Juliana welcomes you from far and near you come. Terima kasih, kam siang Maya. Dekat dan jauh tuan-tuan pun datang. Alah dondang sayang, terima kasihlah kasih sebanyak-banyak. How is it? The first pantun. beras berkati-kati. This is the first pantun. Terbalik. Boleh sampan ke sungai Muar, beli beras berkati-kati. Apa yang kurang jangan simpan di hati. Alah taci Cynthia sayang, selamatlah datang, satu dan semua. Apa yang kurang jangan simpan di hati. Alah dondang sayang, selamat datanglah datang, satu dan semua. Typical Chinese, Baba Malay. Tahun baru bikin kuih bolu. I'm sure the Malays also make kuih bolu, right? This is typical Baba Malay. Semua datang loh. Bulan 5 ikat kuih cang. Luas kuih cang, rice dumplings. Bulan 5 ikat kuih cang. This is our wish for you. Saya ucapkan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, pala dondang sayang, badanlah sehat, umur dan panjang. Saya ucapkan puan-puan selalu, ala dondang sayang, badanlah sehat, umur pun panjang. So you see the beauty of Baba Malay is that they incorporate Chinese culture. Bulan 5 ikat kuih cang. This coming Chinese 5th month, they have the rice dumpling festival. Habis tu tahulah, ini kedai-kedai semua nanti dia naik harga. Sekarang dia jual RM4. Tu pergi beli tempu kuih cang, dia jual RM8. Kelengeh lah. Pasal itu, our Baba Malay is very akin to the Malay language. And just now when I spoke to you, I gave you the short sketch about kakak going to Geylang Serai market to buy fish. I must tell you that it is a sad phenomenon now. Encik Zainu, you still got the government years, you hear properly. Sekarang, the majority Chinese race tak boleh cakap Melayu. That is a sad thing, and that's the reality. You know, I run a small business, I got 2 secretaries. When my clients from Indonesia or Malaysia call only, alah so tegak-tegak tak tahu cakap Melayu, then I must come in. So this is a phenomenal happening of this present generation of Singapore. We say our bahasa kebangsaan is Malay, but many people cannot communicate even in the Bahasa Malay. So I am very proud that as a Peranakan Cina, I have this fusion of my Chinese culture and the language that my ancestors borrowed from my Malay cousins. And I hope that, my culture will prevail after my generation. Pantun writing is my passion. It is also my way of promoting my culture. So this is my take for Baba Malay Pantun. Cincin putih sudah hilang, cari dapat sicik zaitun. Hadat kita lama cemerlang, kalau kita selalu karang pantun. Thank you very much, and hidup Baba Malay.